Alrighty then. This is where we at now. I got the gearbox mounted. Just got to put the cover on there. I got to put this other block on the front. I'm waiting on a seal come in the 16th. I got to put that on there. Still got to pinch my other fender. I raised up my seat. You see where I cut this off here? And I put this on top of it. So I raised the seat up that high so I can get some clearance out of it when it's twisting. And for temporarily, I'm gonna hook up this gas tank right here. This gas tank right here, I'm gonna cut a hole right here in the center. Even with my other gas tank, it'll mount the same way. Go right there. So that's where I want the gas tank at. Like I say, temporarily I'm gonna use that one. And I'm working on some dual exhaust. I want to put on some big pipes. You know, since the tractor is taller, it's bigger, wider, looks different, bigger engine, bigger tires, I want to have a different sound. So I'm going to use this pipe here to come off of a 96 Honda. And this pipe fits right in there, right inside there, no problem. Then this will go into here, like that, and I'll weld my flange on. And I have the dual exhaust, and I have the pipe kind of like turning out to the side like that, up on the bottom where you can't see it. It'd be turning out the side. It'd be coming out close to the edge though. Might have to come up on that to keep the heat off the bottom of this pan here. But it'll be up on the bottom like that. And I think about making the baffle. I don't know what size baffle to use or what to do. But I'm thinking about taking this pipe right here, on the inside of here, cut me a piece of metal going there to fit all the way up in there until it stops. Before I put it in, I'll drill some series of holes in it, 1/4-inch holes. Then push that piece in there and then tack weld it in there, leave it inside of there. Then that'll be my baffle, you might say. They might be a formula, but I don't know. I'm not going to too much worry about it. I'm not looking for performance. I'm not looking for extreme RPMs. I'm not looking for, you know, that kind of performance. I'm looking for low torque performance. So I think it'd be fine. If anybody got any ideas on a baffle that could help me out on this situation, hey, please tell me. I'm all ears. I'm willing to listen, because I don't know. Anyway, I lost my other camera now. I'm stuck with this old stupid camera here that wants to zoom in and out and focus on the focus right and makes farting noise and everything else. But anyway, bear with me with all this noise. Well, I want to show you my, after I made this seat, I raised the seat up. Well, I put a bottom in it, here and here. So I'm going to put a little partition across here. Then I'm going to weld this in. And just build a little toolbox where I can carry some Allen wrenches and crescent wrench and maybe a 1/2 inch, 9/16. Just a few basic wrenches. So if I do go to Florida flywheel, I don't know if I'll be able to make it or not, if I get this thing built or not. That way I can haul Allen wrenches in case I need to tighten up any of these drive lines. I keep a check on them and tighten this up. And, you know, just a little small tool set to go right there to stay in there. Well, I went to the junkyard today and I picked up this piece of pipe here. I got it taped up. This is going to be my dual exhaust. And I couldn't find nothing like it because I got this one off a 96 Honda Accord, but it must have belonged to a Spanish person. They had it straight pipe. So that was a special bin. So that pipe down there cost me, this one cost me $10. Well, the whole pipe was about longer than my tractor. I cut it off. But this one I had bent today, and it cost me $25. So now I have welded this elbow here and turned this down. We're in the machine room now. We're going to drill some holes for a baffle. The baffle that I'm going to use probably won't be politically correct, but it'll be somewhat close. You know, at least be some kind of baffle. And I'll show you what I got here. This is my pipe that I bent here. It fits exactly inside this bushing. This bushing fits exactly inside the other pipe. So I'm cutting out, let me turn this off. I'm cutting out 2 round circles. I'm going to drill a series of maybe 1/4 inch holes. I don't know sure yet. But I'm going to drop it down inside there and weld it. And this will be from here to here, the engine, and give me a little bit of back pressure. So that's where we're at now. And it's Saturday evening, and it's already late. Look at that. Almost 4:45. I didn't get here till later on today. So we're just now getting motivated good. I drilled 24 holes in each one. I know some of your guys are going to laugh at me, but I don't care. Laugh. It's all you want. If this don't work, we'll do something different. We're just going to tack this one part is off. We pull this out in case you have to change it. So right now that's what it's going to be. So I can get further information. Alrighty then. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. That should be able to just press right in there. Well, I should be able to just knock it over in there. Anyway, we'll get it in there. We'll get it in there and I don't know if I'm going to tack weld or just push the pipe off against it until it stops. There's probably no hardly resistance at all, most likely. But it is what it is. It'll be some resistance. I don't know if this will work, but there it is. Looks like a strainer in the sink. Goes in the sink. But we're going to give it a try, see what happens. Well, there it is. One side done. Got all it to the engine. I'm not going to weld this yet, just in case I get more info on the baffle. In the meantime, that's what I'm going to use. The open hood, let me show you the other part of it. There's the other part there. Let me get where the light where you see it. It comes out of the engine, goes right down, goes right behind the tire. I'm going to put a little shield here away from the tire. See what my hand is. Put a shield here away from my tire. Then I'm going to put a shield here up under here away from my feet. Then I'm going to turn this exhaust here out to the side here a little bit, kind of angle it. It ain't going to be all the way out, it's going to be angled out just a little bit. So I'll do the other side the same way when we have our dual exhaust. I know some of you guys wonder if the tire is going to hit it. I don't think so. We'll see. See how far it is from there. Okay, what you have when you won't bolt stuff down. Lose everything. You see where that thing is back there? It's a long ways from it. So I'm not worried about it. Just gonna miss it good. Just gonna miss it with no problem. Well, I got home tonight and got a little something in the mail, and it's my seal. It's a big old piece of paper, big old package. So now I put that seal in. Just got to bore that hole and put that seal in, and we'll be through with the transfer case. Well, here it is Sunday morning. I've got this exhaust ran. I had the engine running down. I hadn't welded this part right here yet. I want to keep that loose just in case I have to change the baffle in there. But the reason why I want my baffle there, I won't put this in here to sound different. If I put the baffle on the end, it's going to choke down the sound. So I put it here it should create that little rumble noise if that's what I get out. Oh, I'm sleepy. I don't know if that's what I get or not, but that's what I want. So, I found this 90 right here, and I already got this flange, and I weld that 90 on it there. And that'll turn that one down and connect to that pipe. Connect that pipe down there. That's the plan, my man. So, let's get on it. And plus, I want to mount that gas tank on the back today. Hoping I want to get the exhaust fluid and get that gas tank mounted. I would be pretty happy with that, but I want to get the motor started today and get this thing operating. I know what we see now. Let me get over with a light blind going into it. I know it's mostly put back together again, but I got to tear it back down again because I have got to flip it upside down and put the power steering on. Once I get the power steering on it, all I do is hook up the hydraulic lines and the hydrostatic pedals and the brake. And this thing here will be ready to rock and roll, so I'm getting down to the countdown. But I got to get busy. All right, catch you later. Nah, yeah, a little later. Bye. Not bye, but anyway, you know, bye. Well, the exhaust is temporarily finished until I can find out a good baffle, what size baffle to put in here. In the meantime, this is just going to remain tacked until I can figure out what to do about a baffle. Because I'm sure it's going to, it might not need one. Who knows? Then again, it might. So I don't know. I know before I had all this coming out. This is all coming all out one side of straight pipe. It didn't run that good. I had a hard time with it. But I put a muffler on it. It tamed it down, made it run right. So that's why I believe it needs a baffle now. So I guess I'm gonna mount my gas tank next. I need to mount my other fender here. The other side is over there, ready, almost ready. Not too much. Oh. As bad as I hate to, had to tear this whole sucker back down, flip it upside down, have this front light to where this back end can free upside down, where I can get the travel on my steering cylinder. That will be my next project next weekend. But this weekend, I hope I can get this thing cranked today and see all these drive shafts turn. That kind of stuff. All right, what I've done is drilled me a hole in my seat pan in the back, just for that bottom of the gas tank, for that supply line to be at. Well, I wish I could cut them two ears off, that one and that one, but I'm scared to. You know, if it might be hollow up if it leaks, so I'm going to take this back to the milling machine and cut a little slot there, so this, oh, if I don't fall down, so this, so that will fit down in there. I wish I could just cut them off, but I'm scared, like I say, to cut them off. If it leaks, I'm going to be in trouble. But we're going to go around and mill it and see what happens. I got the milling machine still set up for it. I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to saw them off. All I can do is leak. If it does, I'm screwed, tattooed, and blued. Anyway, here we go. Well, I took it back in there because I'm going to use this to strap the tank down with. So I need to cut some slots in the tank for the strap to go around the top of the tank. I've cut these little grooves in the back. This is here my plate shifter I have tied down tight enough. But I got it tied down kind of this time. We're going to slot these two in the width of the band, and these two are going to slide in. It's going to slide in and twist and lock. This will go through and tighten up. Where I want it. These remember these things here was up higher that held a gas tank here. If I put it up higher, it makes my my post be up above here. So I just dropped it down one hole. Now I got to make some more holes down there and bolt that. And we got our exhaust on both sides, which I already told you that. We got our gas tank. That's where it's going to go for right now on the back. And that's about all I've done today. I got to finish the bottom. I got to finish the gas tank. I mean the battery mount on the bottom. Make a fastener so it won't fall. Got to finish making the mounts to hold the gas tank in here. This is not the way. This is the way I want it. But either I'm going to bend two ends up and put a bolt nut there to clamp that, or weld a bolt on this end, let it drop there and do it, but I ain't got much room to screw it, see? So I might not do it. I might just cut this and bend it up, put a bolt in there, both sides, and just fasten the bottom. This end's already fastened, but this end's not. I might just weld something across it where it won't come out, or drill a hole in it and just put a pin. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something. One of the two. I think what I do is bend this strap up in a U shape, drill me a hole, run me a long bolt, and pull it down tight on both sides. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. Since this side's always slotted and it ain't coming out, I'll just L-shape the piece of strap there and drill a hole, like I say, and strap it down there. I think it's the best way to do it there. Well, we out here in the daylight now. You can see more what I've done. See the exhaust system going out the back there, which it will turn a little bit coming out. And I got the battery box in there. That's part of the frame I use, piece of frame used to weld in the bottom of the battery holder. It's going to be a little tough wiring all these, not wiring, but getting all these hoses, metal lines in there. But it can be done. It can be done. Still ain't got the cover on the gearbox. I'll get that on there. Got to put the front aluminum piece, that piece there, another piece on there, and put my seal in. Put the cover on. I'll be through with the gearbox. I mounted my gas tank on the back. I don't like this tank, but this is what I'm going to use. The tank I want to use like this, I want to have it built. I want it to come straight up the bottom, over a little bit, then down. Just give it an old look, kind of like it was made for it. This is plastic. Well, you know, this tractor here had a plastic tank anyway, so what's the difference? Who in the hell will know the difference? Just got a plastic tank on the back. Nobody won't know it. I might just leave it. Like the one that was in there anyway, one was up here, was a plastic tank. So I'm not even worried about it. I'm going to just let that ride. Ride, Sally, ride. And you ever want to work on it, work on the gas line, you pick it up. And I'll have enough gas line up in there where you can pick it up. Here's the other side of the exhaust. Like I say, you got to curve that out. Take and curve that out this way. Come back a little further and curve it out. Let it shoot out an angle here. Just kind of get the smoke away from the, won't be going on back of the tractor here is all I want to do. I'm going to try to fire it up this afternoon. I don't know if I will or not, but that's what we're going to do. I'll put a temporary gas tank hanging over the fork, before we top up. Hook it up so we can get it started. I want to see all these drive lines turn. Gotta make sure I put some oil in this back rear end though. Well, I fired up the engine last night. Today's Thursday. And it was running good. I was watching this drive shaft move, watching this drive shaft move, watching this drive shaft move. And I kept moving the hydrostat. Finally, this one picked up oil and started moving. But this one didn't pick up no oil yet. So I had it idling, and all of a sudden, it just goes, blah, just stop, dead stop. Now since that stopped, I got the pin pull off the hydrostat. I can't turn this gearbox at all. So something in that gearbox froze up. So I got to take it out. I got them 2 bolts out. I got them 2 out. But I'm having a problem with them 2. I'm going to change this design up. I'm going to flip it up, where I have 2 bolts go in rather than going down. And I'll be able to take this gearbox out without taking this off. Now I got to take this off to get the freaking gearbox out. Just one of my stupid design. Well, this is what I didn't want to do. I had to take this column off. I had to, because of these 2 bolts. I got to redesign this. I got to move the 2 bolts over here. I'll probably leave. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I got to do something different. I got to make the bolts go this way instead of this way. So I got to weld up a piece, then come in straight. And that'll take care of that part. But I got it out, and the bottom shaft it froze up. I'll show you why. I got it over on the shop in the bay. What caused my gearbox to lock up? You see that piece there? That should turn freely, not turn the. See, the gearbox not froze up. What I done when I bored this hole in the middle right here, 3/4, I forgot to open it up bigger when I got through. So this shaft, you see how that hole there? Well, that's bored right. I don't know if you see up on there, but that shaft is tight as it can be on that aluminum piece. Because this is bored 3/4. This was reamed out 3/4, and this is 3/4, so it was a tight fit. So when I cranked it up, I had no oil in it, which you don't need no oil. It should be able to run with no oil. It should be able to run with no door, oil, and oil, because it's got these grease bearings in here. It's got oil in there, for which I took the seals out, which I wouldn't last very long. I mean, it'll last long. What I wanted to do, all I was doing was making a test run. But next thing I know, it locked up, and this shaft locked up in this aluminum piece. So I got to finish getting this off and bored out like I did these. I took them all off to check them. All these are bored out. I just forgot that one. All these are done. All of them are done, except for this one right here. But I know one thing I got to do. Getting this off of there is very hard where I got it glued. I'm going to drill 2 holes here. When you take these screws out, and you put them in this hole, and that'll force this piece off. I'll show you how the pipe sound. It's a little too loud. I'm gonna tame it down some. Everybody at the shop likes it. They like it. Like I said, it sounds good, but I'm not particularly fond of that loud as it is. So let me find something to bump the starter off. Let it warm up a little bit and I'll rev it up. I'm holding the gas tank up in the air. concludes our test. Permission to give out of gas. There she goes. Davis at work. I want you to listen to it.